Hello and welcome to Red Oak. Aaron West, Melanie West with us as well, running all of our production software. The Red Oak Tigers and the Nodaway Valley Wolverines here in Red Oak tonight. Varsity boys play one single game, varsity boys, and in a game that just wrapped here earlier in junior varsity play, it was Red Oak over Nodaway Valley 87-34. Just a few minutes away, about 10 minutes, 12 minutes if you come on down before the announcements of the lineups, national anthem, and then the opening tip. You have plenty of time to come on down and watch a good basketball game here in Red Oak this evening. Again, Red Oak and Nodaway Valley here in Red Oak. Varsity boys play. Should be a lot of fun. We're going to take a quick break, check in with our sponsors. And by the way, as we move along through the evening here, make note of our sponsors. And then when you have the opportunity, let them know that you appreciate it, making it possible for us to be here and bring you basketball action. Now, we are right here live on KCSI 95.3. Thanks for listening. We're also live over on our YouTube channel. So if you go to YouTube and in the search bar, search for KCSI Radio, well, you can watch the game there if you want. Just whatever works best for you, or listen to it here. Go to our website, click the Listen Live tab, listen to it there, and we say thank you for doing that. Just a few minutes away from the opening tip here. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back after these messages.
Second down. Try it. I think you really like it. I tried it, and so here I am 17 years later. I love it.
Scan the code. Deals loading. Deals engaged. Scan the code. Super hot deals. Activate QR code. Initiate savings.
My sunshine, my only sunshine.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa. Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Sunshine, you make me happy when sky.
There's nothing better than great customer service and experienced employees. That's what you'll find at CarQuest Johnson Auto Parts in Red Oak. With a large inventory and competitive pricing, CarQuest Johnson Auto Parts will be sure to have the car or heavy-duty truck parts and accessories you are looking for, and can also offer helpful advice on installation. For all your car, heavy-duty truck, or semi-part needs, you'll find it at CarQuest Johnson Auto Parts, 303 North Broadway, or call 623-4964.
Averaging almost 17 points a game, shoots 41% from the field, 32% from behind the three-point stripe. And Avery Philippi for the Wolverines averages almost 12 points per game, shoots 51% from the field, incredibly high percentage. Matthew Weber averages 8.5 points per game, shoots 38% from the field, 32% from behind the three-point line, and 79%, pretty remarkable, 79% from the free throw stripe. For the Red Oak Tigers, Max DeVries, a sophomore, comes into the game averaging 16 points a game, shooting 36% from the field, 31% from behind the three-point line, and 71% free throw percentage. Hunter Gillen, another sophomore, averages almost 12 points per game, 11.6, shoots 31% from the field, 30% from behind the stripe, back in the three-point zone, and shoots 71% from the free throw line. Ryan Johnson averages almost 11 points per game, 10.8 points per game, averages 43% from the field and 27% from behind the arc. Looking at some of the other stats, rebounding, Adam Iose, a senior, averages 6 rebounds per game. Avery Philippi averages almost 5.5, and Boston DeVault averages 4.5 rebounds per game. For the Red Oak Tigers, Caden Johnson averages 7.6 rebounds per game. Ryan Johnson, 6.5, and Max DeVries, 4.5 rebounds per game for the Tigers. Just some statistics coming into the ball game here this evening. Again, the Nodaway Valley Wolverines 8-10 on the season. The Red Oak Tigers 11-6. We're going to take a break and check in with our sponsors. We'll be back after these messages. Back to Red Oak, a look at the reserves for the visiting Nodaway Valley Wolverines. Anthony Shaw, a senior at 5'8". Dawson Nelson, a sophomore, 5'10". Blake Lunn, a junior, 6 foot. Paul Berg is a freshman, 6'2". Mason Wilson, a junior, 5'8". Brady Goetz is a senior at 5'6". Gavin Shoemaker, a senior, 5'8". Trey Flettery is a senior, 6'2", and Jacob Mangles is a sophomore, 5'9". Those are your reserves for the Nodaway Valley Wolverines. Starters for the Wolverines here this evening: Boston DeVault, a junior, 5'10". Nathan Russell is a senior, 5'11". Matthew Weber, senior, 5'9". Avery Philippi is a junior, 6'1". And Adam Iose is a senior at 6'1" for the Wolverines. Quick break, and we'll come back and look at the lineups for the Red Oak Tigers after this. Welcome back. And by the way, a few minutes away from the opening tip here in Red Oak. Reserves for the Red Oak Tigers: Braden Sifford, a freshman, 5'9". Chino Lepe is a junior at 5'11". Jack Schmedke, a sophomore, 5'8". Jack Kling, and by the way, Jack Kling had a nice dunk in the junior varsity game. Kind of impressive, and congratulations. Jack Kling, a junior, 6'5". Brighton Berger, a sophomore, 6'1". Cyrus Minson, sophomore, 5'11". Braden Woods been playing really well for the Tigers. He's a junior, 6'1". And Bradley Sifford out for the season, as you well know at this point, with a knee injury, out for the season. Nick Fouts, another senior, 6'3", for the Red Oak Tigers, and Aiden Bruce for the Red Oak Tigers, junior, at 6'3". Starters for the Red Oak Tigers: Baylor Bergeron, a senior, 5'10". Hunter Gillen, a sophomore, 5'11". Ryan Johnson, a senior, 6'3". Caden Johnson, a senior, 6'2". And Max DeVries is a sophomore at 6'1". And the Tigers have been playing some really good basketball. All of those Tigers contributing, getting a number of players off the bench contributing as well. I'm sure Coach Plank would be happy to get all of his Tigers into the ball game and some experience as we get down to it here with postseason now. Just a few regular season games remaining, and that will wrap up here very soon, right, Mel?
Yes, we'll be right back here tomorrow night, a doubleheader with Creston. And then Monday night, we go to Corning for a Southwest Valley doubleheader.
Get to go visit the Timberwolves.
And we're going to do dollar shots that night.
We are.
KCSI sponsoring.
You have to be 21
shot.
to do that?
It's not like the Beer Olympics. It's a different kind of dollar shots.
All right.
And then the boys have one more game after that against Mount Air. Will come to town.
Play the Raiders.
I was going to say Pirates. I knew that
They're
wasn't
the Raiders.
right. Raiders, kind of piratey. And then the girls' first round will be that next Saturday, the 12th.
And those brackets have been released.
Yep. And they'll be going to Des Moines Christian to take on Des Moines Christian that night on the 12th.
Very good. Player introductions being made here. We're streaming, Mel. People can, hey, you have a big day, big morning tomorrow morning.
Yes, we're going to be.
People need to come see you.
The grand opening of Scooters in Red Oak.
Yeah.
Sue-Ann and I are going to be there from 8 until 10.
Yep.
And we have they've got some fun things planned. Like, I think every fifth car gets a $5 gift card or something. I can't remember what I said.
The first 100.
Maybe it is the first 100.
Yeah.
It's something great.
Yeah.
But that's happening. And then Sue-Ann and I are also going to do some fun things.
But that starts at 8.
At 8 o'clock we'll be there, bright and early. Warm, bundled up.
Oh, so yeah, you better be bundled up. Have the heater going.
We better be bundled up.
It's a cool start to the morning, that's for sure.
Yes, so we'll be at Scooters from 8 until 10 tomorrow.
Will you bring me a coffee?
I will bring you a coffee.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
I'll bring you a coffee, you bet.
All right. Well, thanks. So people can hop over and watch on our YouTube channel.
If you're listening and you want to watch, you can do so on our YouTube channel. If you're watching on YouTube, go and click the subscribe button because then you won't miss a minute of anything that we do. And
we have wrestling coming up.
District Wrestling will be streaming, the streaming source for that next Saturday from Glenwood. You have a wrestling broadcast from sectionals this Saturday from Harlan.
Yep.
Just a busy time of year for winter sports.
National anthem upcoming. We're going to step away and be back with the opening tip after this. Wolverines with the ball, skip it down underneath. Nice pass in there to Weber, the baseline. Then out to Russell, left side. Russell into the free throw line, pulls up, jump shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by Berggren. Baylor Berggren takes it back right to left across the timeline. Out to Gillen, into the lane he goes. Got the lane right in front of the basket and just wide open. Nice move by Hunter Gillen. Red Oak leads 4-0. 6:41 to play in the first. With the ball is DeVault to Philippi. Now to Iose. Inside it goes. It's Philippi putting it up. No good. Ryan Johnson with the board for the Tigers. Back right to left across the timeline. DeVries open for three. Top of the key. It's no good, but Ryan Johnson comes down with the board, and then it's stripped by DeVault out of play. Last touch, Wolverines, Tigers ball. Max DeVries will put it into play for Red Oak. 6:18 to play in the first. 4-0 is the score. The Tigers lead the Wolverines here in varsity boys play. Max DeVries into lane, off the glass. Nice move by Max. No good. Rebound pulled down by Iose. To DeVault. DeVault left to right across the timeline. Boston DeVault comes all the way around the arc, the right side down to the corner. He goes three off of the hands of Weber. It's no good. Ryan Johnson, nice position, gets the board, hits Gillen. Gillen right to left across the timeline, into the lane. Puts up the layup, but it's hit, and it makes the ball go way high, hits the structure above, and goes out of play. Wolverines ball. Red Oak leads 4-0. Bringing the ball across the timeline is Weber. Down in the corner it goes to Russell. Inside we're going to have a foul on the play. Foul will be on Ryan Johnson. Ryan's first personal foul, first foul of the ball game with 5.5 minutes to play in the first. Inbound pass comes from the baseline. Russell puts it into play all the way into the backcourt. It goes to Weber. Weber brings it back across the center stripe to the right wing. Down to the corner he goes. There's DeVault. Pulls up for three off the left side. It's no good. Rebound. DeVries to Gillen. Down to the other end. Berggren. Right side. DeVries takes it into the lay. It's stripped. Comes loose, but DeVries grabs it. Gets whistled for the travel. Nice defensive effort there by the Wolverines. Wolverines with the ball. DeVault brings it across the center stripe. Spins into the lane. Nice move by DeVault off the glass to score two. Nice job by Boston DeVault, and the Wolverines are on the board 4-2. Caden Johnson with the ball. Top of the key to Berggren. Into the lane he goes. Kicks it right down right underneath to Ryan Johnson. No good. Rebound is pulled down by Osei. To DeVault. DeVault left to right across the timeline. Down in the corner to Weber. Top of the key to Philippi. Now to Iose. Kicks it to Weber. He takes it underneath. And then a nice job there by Philippi to put it up. No good. Gets his own board and needs to put back for two. And then the Tigers a little out of sync here. Throw it away. And we're tied up at 4 apiece with 4:24 to play in the first. Inbound pass comes from DeVault. Out to Russell. Russell with the ball. Comes top of the key and then over to the right wing. Russell with the ball, hands it off to Weber. Weber spins his way into the lane. Nice move, but it has it stripped by Gillen. Outlet pass to Ryan Johnson. He's got it for the layup. He's fouled, and he'll go to the line for two. Foul will be on Philippi. Ryan Johnson goes to the line for 2 shots. Tied up at 4 apiece, 4:08 to play in the first. Here in Red Oak this evening. Thanks for joining us. Shot from Johnson is good. First point of the evening for Ryan Johnson. 5-4. Red Oak leads. 4:08 to play in the first. Second shot from Johnson is good as well. Gets them both. And 6-4. Pressure in the backcourt from the Tigers. Tapped at the other end. Ryan Johnson kept in play. Nice job by Ryan Johnson to keep that in play and get it back to Berggren. Berggren with the ball. Top of the key. Hands it off to DeVries. Now to Gillen. Top key to Ryan Johnson. Takes it into the lane and kicks it to Caden Johnson. He pulls up for 3 off the left side. No good. Rebound Weber. Weber to DeVault. DeVault left right across the timeline. Down to Philippi, then back to DeVault. DeVault comes all the way back out to the center circle. Hands it off to Russell. Russell to Philippi. He takes it into the lane. Kind of a big stout kid, Philippi is. Athletic. Philippi has it stripped. Ryan Johnson comes away with it. Nice defensive effort by Ryan Johnson. Goes up and blocked, kept in play. Taking it back to the other end now is Weber, stripped by Gillen. Gillen takes it back across the timeline now. Caden Johnson out on the right side. Back to Gillen. 3 minutes to play in the first. 6-4 is our score. Red Oak leads. Ryan Johnson pulls up for three and snaps the net. Ryan Johnson. 9-4 is our score. Red Oak leads with 2:49 to play in the first. DeVault with the ball. Kicks it to Philippi. He works his way down in the lane. We're going to have a foul. Ryan Johnson, I think, is whistled again. He is. That's second on Ryan. With 2:38 to play in the first. Nick Fouts gets set to come into the ball game, and Ryan Johnson will take a seat now with 2 personal fouls here in the first quarter. Inbound comes from the baseline. It's Nelson put it into play. The baseline for the Wolverines out top to DeVault. Moves into the lane. Nice move by DeVault inside. Not there. Rebound Bergeron. Out to DeVries, right side. Gillen top of the key. Now to Caden Johnson. Into the corner it goes to Bergeron. Down underneath the Dick Fouts. He puts it up. No good. Nice move. Just didn't finish at the bucket. Weber takes it back across the timeline. Out on the right side now to Philippi. To Weber. Right wing. Hands it off to Nelson. Out to Philippi for three. No good. Follows his own shot. Gets the board underneath. Goes up and scores 2. Nice effort there by Philippi. And it's 9-6. Pressure in the backcourt from the Wolverines. Caden Johnson to Bergeron across the center stripe. He lets the traffic clear. Now to Gillen. He's open for three at the top of the key. It's not there. Bounces back out top. Philippi comes away with it. Gets it to DeVault. DeVault with the ball. Sets the play out on the right side. Then top of the key goes to Assay. Weber puts up 3. It's no good. Bergeron comes away with it. He's pushing it up the court. Have the numbers. Fouts on the right side. Goes up with the layup. It's no good. Rebound's kind of batted around. Bergeron has it. He goes up with the left hand and scores 2. Baylor Bergeron. 11-6. Red Oak leads. 1:10 to play in the first. DeVault with the ball. Comes around the right side. Looks at the 3. Kicks it to Philippi. He takes it down in the lane. Loses the handle, and Caden Johnson comes away with it. To DeVries, left side. 53 seconds on the clock. DeVries spins his way into the blocks on the left side and scores 2. What a nice move by Max. 13-6 is our score. 43 seconds on the clock in the first. Red Oak leads 13-6. Goes to Philippi. Now to Weber. 32 seconds on the clock. Out to Iose. Now to DeVault. He pulls up. Long 3. It's no good. Rebound Nick Fouts. To Gillen. 20 seconds on the clock in the first. Down to Caden Johnson. 16 seconds on the clock. Bergeron with the ball. 13-6. Red Oak leads. Hands it off to Gillen. 12 seconds on the clock. Now to Fouts. Top of the key. 8 seconds. There's Gillen with the ball. 6 seconds. And the alley-oop underneath to Caden Johnson. He ends up on the floor. Bucket's no good. That is going to do it for the first. Red Oak leads 13-6 at the end of the first, and we'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Red Oak. And the Tigers lead at the end of the first here in Red Oak this evening. And by a score of 13-6. Thanks for joining us here in Red Oak. The Wolverines have the ball as we come back to action. DeVault with the ball for the Wolverines. Solid ball player this DeVault kid is. Russell with the ball at the free throw line. Down underneath, it goes to Iose. He puts it up. No good. Rebound Tigers. Out to DeVries, into the lane. He goes. It's blocked cleanly by Iose. DeVault into the lane, dumps it underneath. Nice move inside. Tigers do a nice job of defending that play. Bergeron on the court, or DeVries rather, on the court, knocks it loose, and the Wolverines maintain possession. Now to DeVault, to Iose. Finds Russell. Russell drives in the lane, leans into it, puts it up, tries to draw the foul, doesn't, and Bergeron grabs the board. Down the other end it goes to Woods. He puts it up. He is fouled on the play. Braden Woods, I think he'll go to the line here. Two-shot opportunity maybe. Tell you who that foul is on just in a second. Braden Woods will go to the line. That foul is on Blake Lund for the Wolverines. Shot is up. No good. First shot no good from Woods. Try it again. 6:59 to play in the half. Second shot from Woods is up. It's no good. He misses them both. And the rebound pulled down by Iose for the Wolverines. Down the corner it goes to Drew Nelson. Nelson hits Lund inside, then back to Nelson. He skips it all the way across to Russell, then to DeVault in the corner. DeVault moves well with the ball. Russell now out on that left wing. Into the lane he goes. Jump stop. Fakes it. Takes it. Oh, good. Rebound pulled down by Bergeron. He gets it to Caden Johnson. Kind of off balance when he came down to that board. Bergeron out on the right side. To DeVries, top of the key. Now to Gillen. 6:18 to play in the half. Gillen works it into the lane and kicks it back to Caden Johnson. Behind his back, picked up by Gillen, left side, spins into the lane. Gillen with the ball, puts it off the glass and scores two. Hunter Gillen picks up a couple for the Tigers, and it's 15-6. Red Oak leads, 6 minutes to play in the half. DeVault takes the ball across the center stripe, down to the right wing. Fakes it, takes it into the lane, puts up the fadeaway shot. It's no good. Caden Johnson grabs the board for Red Oak. Outlet pass the other end quickly to Woods, out to Bergeron. It's going to be tapped out of play. Tigers ball. Heads up play by Bergeron there to let it go. 5:46 to play in the half. Red Oak leads 15-6. Inbound pass will come from DeVries to Johnson out on the right side. Now to Gillen. And shot goes up. It's good for three. Max DeVries for the Tigers. 18-6 is our score. Red Oak leads. 5:30 to play in the half. Out top of the key to Lund. Kicks it to DeVault. Down underneath to Philippi. Back to DeVault. He drives it, puts it up. No good. Rebound Ryan Johnson. It's going to be kicked out of play by the Wolverines. Tigers ball. And Bergeron will put it into play. Full court press coming here from the Wolverines. Inbound pass is tapped by DeVault, stolen, and up and in for two. That's Philippi for two, and nice job there by the Wolverines. Bergeron, it's 18-8 is our score. Red Oak leads. Bergeron picks up the dribble, gets it to Gillen. Out to Woods, right side in the corner. It goes to DeVries for three, and he's fouled on the play. He'll go to line for three. Max DeVries. Foul's going to be on Lund. Blake Lund gets whistled. It's going to send Max DeVries for the line. He was shooting a three, so he'll go to the line for a three-shot opportunity from the line for Max DeVries. 18-8 is our score. First shot from DeVries is up and no good. Coach Plank talking to a couple of his players here and giving a little direction. Second shot from DeVries is good. He gets the second. He'll get one more. Coming back into the ball game is Iose. Taking a seat, Lund. Max DeVries at the line. 3-shot opportunity here from the line. Gets 2 of 3 in this deal. 20-18. Red Oak leads. 4:54 to play in the half. Pressure in the backcourt from the Tigers. DeVault gets it across the center stripe to Philippi. We're going to have over and back on the Wolverines. Tigers ball. Credit the defense from the Tigers in creating that turnover. Bergeron will put it into play to Gilliland. To the top of the key. Gilliland puts up 3. It's no good. Rebound, Wolverines. Iose to DeVault. Down in the corner he goes to Nelson, and inside to Philippi. He puts it up and is fouled. He'll go to the line for a 2-shot opportunity here, Avery Philippi. And the foul will be on Braden Woods. That's number 1 on Woods, and this will be Philippi's first opportunity from the line. He has 4 points in tonight's ball game here in the first half. Shot is up, a little strong off the back of the rim, and no good. 4:28 to play in the half, 20-8. Red Oak leads over Nodaway Valley here this evening. Second shot is up, it's no good. Rebound is tapped, and Bergeron comes away with it. Bergeron to Gillen. Gillen right to left across the timeline. Works his way around the left side. Back to DeVries. DeVries into the lane and puts it up off the glass and scores 2, Max DeVries. Pressure in the backcourt. Philippi with the ball. He hits Russell on the move, takes it to the corner, back to Philippi. Into the lane he goes, moves well with the left hand for 2. Avery Philippi. Pressure in the backcourt again from the Wolverines. Tigers handle it well. Woods gets it across the center stripe down to Ryan Johnson. 22-10. DeVries puts up the 3. It rattles around from the corner and falls through. Max DeVries picks up 3 more. It's 25-10. Pressure in the backcourt from the Tigers. Tapped and stolen by DeVries. There's Gillen to Bergeron. He takes it in and puts it off the glass and gets whistled for the offensive foul. Baylor Bergeron does. Trying to get some substitutions here. Offensive foul on Bergeron. Coming into the game, Schmedke and Caden Johnson taking a seat. Braden Woods and Hunter Gillen. 25-10 is our score. 3.5 minutes to play in the half. Also coming into the ball game now will be Weber, and taking a seat Russell for the Wolverines. Inbound pass to DeVault. DeVault's going to take it across the center stripe. Over to the left side he goes to Nelson, back to DeVault. He skips it all the way down to the corner to Philippi. Drives the baseline underneath the Iose. He tries to do the little reverse layup, but he was too far under the bucket. DeVries takes it end to end, puts it off glass, and scores 2. Max DeVries just having a ball game here this evening. Max has 16 points of the 27 for the Tigers. DeVault out on the right wing. Pushes it across the court to Nelson, and then down in the corner to Weber, back to Nelson. DeVault, right side, behind the arc. Down in the corner it goes to Philippi. He drives the baseline, puts it off glass. No good. Rebound Bergeron. Bergeron takes it right to left across the timeline. Down to DeVries. He puts the 3 up on the left side. No good. There's Caden Johnson. And we're going to have a foul or jump ball on the play. DeVault and Ryan Johnson tie up. Alternate possession, Tigers ball. 2.5 minutes to play in the first half. 27-10 is our score. Tigers ball. DeVries will put it into play from the baseline for Red Oak. It's Bergeron behind the arc, right side, top of the key to Schmedke. Schmedke to Bergeron. 2:25 to play in the half. Red Oak leads. Schmedke with the ball. Tigers slowing it down here just a bit now. Ryan Johnson down underneath the DeVries and the blocks. He goes up, has it stripped by DeVault, and he keeps it in play. Nice job by DeVault. To Iose, back to DeVault. He takes it across the center stripe. DeVault right wing. Into the corner he goes to Philippi. DeVault. All this behind the arc. DeVault puts up 3. It's good. Nice job by Boston DeVault with the 3 ball. DeVries puts it off the glass, no good. There's Caden Johnson with the board and the putback for the Tigers. Caden Johnson, 29-13 is our score. Minute 36 to play in the half. Red Oak leads. DeVault with the ball, right side. Out to DeVault. He puts up the three from the right side once again, no good. Rebound down underneath. It's Philippi trying to get it up, dumps it off to Iose, and he scores two. Ryan Johnson with the ball. Bergeron, he takes it across the center stripe. Baylor Bergeron to Johnson, 1:09 to play. Ryan down to the free throw line, pulls up for the jumper. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Weber. 29-15 is our score. Batted around, and finally coming away with it is Schmedke. It ping-ponged off about every player on the court, it looked like. Have a foul on the Wolverines. And that foul was on Drew Nelson. It's his first. Or Dawson Nelson, rather. Dawson Nelson. Bergeron, 53 seconds to Ryan Johnson. He takes it down. He has the ball stripped. He's fouled. He'll go to the line. Two-shot opportunity. That foul's on Iose. It's his first personal. Ryan Johnson steps up to the line now. Ryan is 2 of 2 from the line here this evening. First shot is up and good. Ryan Johnson. 30-15 is our score with 52 seconds on the clock in the first half. Ryan gets them both. Just really nice looking shot. 31-15. Red Oak leads with 48 seconds on the clock now. DeVault with the ball. He'll take it left, right across the timeline. DeVault works his way around to the right side, then down to the baseline. Bounces it down underneath the Philippi. Goes up, blocked by Ryan Johnson, picked up by Ose. It goes out of play. Last touch, Tigers. Inbound pass. Wolverines will have it at the baseline, and the inbound pass will come from Weber for the Wolverines. Out top the key to DeVault. 33 seconds on the clock. DeVault with the ball. 30 seconds. Just takes it into the lane, and he's fouled on the floor. Bergeron. Baylor Bergeron gets whistled for his second personal foul. And the Wolverines will have it again from the baseline, and Weber once again will put it into play. 26 seconds on the clock. All the way back out top to Philippi. Now to Weber for three. It's no good. Rebound. First touch by DeVries, picked up by Bergeron. Gillen to Ryan Johnson. 14 seconds. Back to Gillen. Top key Bergeron. He'll take it with 10 seconds on the clock. No good. Rebound tapped by Caden Johnson to Ryan Johnson. And DeVries steps up and knocks down the three. That's going to do it for the first half, and the Tigers will go into halftime 34-15, leading the Wolverines. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with some statistics after this.
Boy. There's two things we can control every morning when we wake up. All right, those two things don't take any athletic ability. It's attitude and effort. Let's get started here. Let's go. Let's have a day.
24.
Scan the code. Deals loading. Deals engaged. Scan the code. Super hot deals. Activate QR code. Initiate savings.
My sunshine, my only sunshine. You make
Thank you, Southwest Iowa. Iowa!
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Sunshine, you make me happy when sky.
Come back to Red Oak. Halftime, Varsity Boys. Red Oak leads 34-15 at half. Taking a look at scoring here from the visiting Nodaway Valley Wolverines. Boston DeVault with 5 points here in the first half. Avery Philippi has 8 points. He's 0 of 2 from the foul line. And Adam Iose has 2 points for the visiting Nodaway Valley Wolverines. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back and look at the stats for the Red Oak Tigers right after these messages.
There's nothing better than great customer service and experienced employees. That's what you'll find at CarQuest Johnson Auto Parts in Red Oak. With a large inventory and competitive pricing, CarQuest Johnson Auto Parts will be sure to have the car or heavy-duty truck parts and accessories you are looking for, and can also offer helpful advice on installation. For all your car or heavy-duty truck or semi-part needs, you'll find it at CarQuest Johnson Auto Parts, 303 North Broadway, or call 623-4964.
Second down, second down. Try it. I think you really like it. I tried it, and so here I am 17 years later. I love it.
Red Oak also want to say thanks to Billings and Minson Law Firm. I mean, you just can't say enough what Brian does for the community, for the booster clubs, coaching, highly involved. And again, thanks to Billings and Minson Law Firm for being one of our sponsors as well. About 6 minutes remaining in half Varsity Boys play. Look at the stats for the Red Oak Tigers here this evening. Baylor Bergeron has 2 points and 2 personal fouls. Hunter Gillen, 4 points for the Red Oak Tigers. Ryan Johnson, 7 points. Ryan's 4 of 4 from the foul line and has 2 personal fouls. Braden Woods, 0 of 2 from the foul line. Caden Johnson has 2 points here this evening, and a big first half for Max DeVries. 19 points in the first half for Max. He's 2 of 3 from the foul line. And the Red Oak Tigers lead 34-15 at half here in Red Oak this evening in Varsity Boys play. We'll take a break, and we'll be back after these messages. Welcome back to Red Oak halftime varsity boys play. Red Oak leads 34-15. In junior varsity boys play, it was Red Oak 87, Nodaway Valley 34 in the game prior to this. Keep an eye on the forecast. It's going to be cold again tonight. Cold, mostly clear, lows around 1, and a northeast wind of 5 to 10, becoming south after midnight. Tomorrow, cold and sunny, highs in the upper 20s, west winds 10 to 15, becoming northwest 15 to 20 tomorrow afternoon. It'll gust to 30. Friday night, cold and mostly clear, lows around 11, and a north wind of 5 to 10, becoming southeast after midnight. Boy, Saturday looks pretty nice. Not as cool, sunny, highs in the mid-40s on Saturday. Winds out of the south at 15 to 20 and gusts to 30 miles per hour for Saturday. But mid-40s for a high, that sounds pretty nice after what we've had. 2:20 remaining at halftime here. Red Oak leads 34-15. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back after these messages. Hey, thanks, Andy. Coach Kipley has a little AC/DC Thunderstruck going here this evening. Coach Kipley on the tunes tonight here in Red Oak. Red Oak leads 34-15 at half in varsity boys play as we come back to action. Wolverines have the ball. Inbound pass comes to DeVault. Boston DeVault with the ball. Works it over to the right side to Russell. Out deep in the three-point zone, now to Weber. Weber, top of the key, out to Russell, right side, back to Weber, top of the key. There's DeVault coming around the arc. He sets up at the center circle. He'll reset the play. Boston DeVault puts it in motion, goes to the right side, takes it down underneath. Ryan Johnson comes away with it for the Tigers. Nice job by Ryan. Gillen with the ball across the timeline now, top of the key, left side to Caden Johnson. Out to DeVries. Top of the key to Gillen. Down underneath to Caden Johnson, and they were going for that alley-oop play and got kind of wadded up down underneath the basket and couldn't get there. 10 minutes or 7:10 to play in the third. 34-15. Red Oak with the lead. Wolverines with the ball. Try to go down underneath, and I think Ryan Johnson's going to be whistled for the foul. He is. That's his third personal foul now here early in this third quarter. Inbound pass will come at the baseline from Russell. All the way into the backcourt it goes to Weber. Weber back across the center stripe to the top of the key for the Wolverines. Comes around to the left side, then back top of the key. Pressure from Gillen. Out now to DeVault. DeVault, right wing. Into the lane he goes, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Caden Johnson. To Gillen. Ryan Johnson picks it up at the top of the key. Gillen now to Berggren. Top of the key, DeVries. DeVries puts up the three and snaps the net. Max DeVries, he's continued. That's 21 points. No, check that. That's 22 points for Max here this evening. What a ball game he's having. 37-15 is our score. 6:22 to play in the third. Russell takes it into the free throw line, then back to DeVault. He spins down to the baseline. Right side to Weber. Behind the arc, into the lane, jump stop stripped away by Ryan Johnson. Ryan comes away with it. Takes it across the center stripe. Flips it to Gillen. Gillen shoots the three. It's no good. And the rebound is pulled down by Philippi. Now to DeVault out on the right side. Right side to Weber. DeVault in the corner underneath the Isay. Now to Philippi. Flips it to Iose. He puts it up off the right side and one. Bucket goes in. Bucket is good. Foul's called on Gillen, I do believe. That's his first personal, and that's going to send Adam Iose to the line. Shot is good. So the bucket is good, and the extra free throw is good. 37-18 is our score. Red Oak leads. Out in the corner to DeVries. He puts the three up. It's no good. Rebound picked up by the Wolverines and then knocked loose by Ryan Johnson. We're going to have a jump ball, I do believe. Alternate possession, Tigers ball. Ryan just giving good effort on defense. Just putting it out there. DeVries will put it into play from the baseline. Out to Gillen, hands it off to DeVries. He takes it into the lane and kicks it out to Ryan Johnson. He's open for three from that corner. It's no good. There's DeVries with the board, the putback, and he'll go to the line for the and one. That foul will be on Boston DeVault. That's his first personal foul. DeVries now with 24 points in the ball game, I do believe. And at the line with the and one opportunity. It's no good. It goes out of play. Last touch, Tigers. 39-18 is our score. Max DeVries with 24 points here so far this evening. Ball's taken across the center stripe to Weber. Back to DeVault to the baseline. DeVault with the ball. Kicks it out to Weber. Left side to Russell. Then Iose takes it down underneath. Goes up. No good. Berggren with the ball. Out to Gillen on the left side. He takes it into the lane. There's Caden Johnson, Ryan Johnson. Drives down the blocks, puts it off the glass, and one for Ryan Johnson. Nice play by Ryan. Bucket is good. Foul's going to be on Iose. That's his second personal foul. Ryan Johnson goes to the line here in the third quarter. Bucket is good. He converts it. It's 42-18, Red Oak with the lead. Stolen by Ryan Johnson. Gets it to Gillen. Ryan's just giving great effort on the defensive side of the ball. Stolen back away now by the Wolverines. Taking it across the timeline is Russell. Into the lane he goes. Puts it up off the glass. No good. Berggren grabs the board. He takes it back left to right across the center stripe. Out to DeVries on the right side. He picks it up. Now to Gillen. Left side Ryan Johnson. Down the corner to Caden Johnson. Caden shoots the three off the left side. No good. Rebound pulled down by Weber. Down to the other end of DeVault. Weber top of the key for three. No good. Rebound Caden Johnson. Caden to Gillen. Now to Berggren. He picks it up. To Gillen, top of the key. Hunter Gillen with the ball. Sets the play. Gets it to Ryan Johnson. Down underneath the DeVries, but DeVault steals it. DeVault takes it back right to left across the timeline. Spins his way in the lane, loses his footing, but he gets it out to Weber. Weber drives the baseline, dumps it off right underneath to Philippi, and Philippi puts it up and scores two. It's 42-20. Red Oak leads with 3.5 minutes to play in the third. Shot from DeVries is up. It's no good. Rebound pulled down Wolverines. Taking it back across the center stripers. Russell Takes it down to the blocks and puts it off the glass for 2 points. Nice job by Nathan Russell to pick up a couple. 42-22 is our score with 3:15 to play in the third. Caden Johnson with the ball out on the left side. Now to Gillen. Ryan Johnson open for three. It's no good. Rebound DeVault. DeVault takes it right to left across the center stripe. Out to Philippi now on the right side. Weber, he drives the baseline. Philippi with the ball. Top the key to DeVault. DeVault takes it inside. Nice first step. He's fouled on the play. Berggren will be whistled. I think that will be 3 on Berggren. It is his third personal foul. Boston DeVault will go to the line. Boston has 5 points in the contest here this evening. First shot is up, and it is good. 6 points now for Boston. 42-23 is our score. 2:50 to play in the third, and Red Oak leads 42-23 here in Red Oak this evening. Thanks for joining us. Second shot is good as well. It gets them both. And it's 42-24. Red Oak leading. Met at half court. Berggren tries to go to Fouts, but it's stolen by the Wolverines. Down the corner, DeVault for three. No good. Rebound Berggren. Berggren pushes it now across the center stripe to Braden Sifford. Now to Fouts out top of the key. Fouts with the ball. We're going to have a foul, off-ball foul. That's going to be on Philippi. Trying to get around the screen to get to DeVries and ends up committing the foul. Inbound pass will come from DeVries. Trying to get the open Tiger. Gets it to Caden Johnson out the center stripe. Now to Berggren out on the left wing. Berggren to Sifford, top of the key. Braden Sifford takes it into the lane, puts up the little reverse layup. What a play by Braden Sifford. It's good for two, 44-24. DeVault with the ball. 2 minutes to play in the third. Out to Iose. Russell puts up the three. Nathan Russell for three. 44-27 now is our score with 1:54 to play in the third. Down to Fouts. Caden Johnson to Sifford. Sifford takes it to the baseline. And DeVries in the lane he goes. Kicks it out to Caden Johnson. Berggren for three off the left wing is good. Baylor Berggren for three. Timeout on the court. We'll take it with them. Red Oak leads 47-27 with 1:30 to play here in.
Second down. Try it. I think you really like it. I tried it, and so here I am 17 years later. I love it.
Welcome back to Red Oak. 47-27 is our score. Tigers lead. Tigers pretty much have controlled this ball game right from the very beginning and continue to do so. 47-27 is our score. Down it goes the corner to Russell. Russell with the ball. Right elbow, free throw line. Now out to Philippi. He puts up the three. It's no good. Kept in play by DeVault. Nice play there by DeVault to bounce it off of the Tigers out of play. Boston DeVault with the heads-up play. Inbound pass from Russell now at the baseline for the Wolverines. Gets it to Nelson. Now to DeVault. Into the lane he goes. He's fouled on the play. Nick Fouts will be whistled for his first personal foul, and this Boston DeVault will go to the line. For the Wolverines, 47-27 is our score. Shot from DeVault short off the front of the rim. DeVault 7 points in the contest. He's a junior, 5'10 junior. Very athletic young man. Second shot is up and no good. Rebound Berggren. Berggren takes it back left to right across the timeline for the Tigers. Out on the left side to Braden Sifford. Top key to Fouts. Fouts with the ball. Hands it off to Braden. Top of the key. Right side, Caden Johnson. He takes it in the lane, kicks it out to Berggren. Berggren to Sifford, 42 seconds on the clock. Caden Johnson with the ball. Hands it off to DeVries. DeVries takes the three, steps back, and knocks it down for three. Max DeVries. 50-27 is the score. Max has 27 in the night here so far. Down to the corner it goes to DeVault. Or check that to Nelson. Now to Russell. Philippi with the ball, drives to the blocks. Turns, passes it back out to Russell behind the arc. He puts it up with 8 seconds on the clock. No good. Rebound Berggren. 6 seconds. Braden Sifford, 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Into the lane he goes and loses the handle on it. It goes out of play. And the Wolverines have the ball with 0.4 seconds on the clock. And three-quarter length of the court shot goes up. It's no good. That's going to do it for three. Red Oak leads 50-27, and we'll be back after these messages.
Scan the code. Deals loading. Deals engaged. Scan the code. Super hot deals. Activate QR code. Initiate savings.
Back to action here in Red Oak. The Wolverines have the ball to start the fourth quarter. Out on the right side it goes to Russell. DeVault for three. It's no good. Rebound Woods. To Schmedke. Schmedke, pressure from DeVault. Schmedke takes it across the stripe down underneath the Woods in the blocks left side. He puts it up off the glass, and it's in for two. Braden Woods picks up a couple. 52-27 is our score with 7.5 minutes to play in the ball game. DeVault with the ball out on the right wing. Kicks it out on the right side to Philippi. Spins his way in the lane, puts it up. No good. Gets his own board. Loses the handle. It goes out of play. Tigers ball. Nice effort under there. Just couldn't get it to drop for him. Inbound pass to Schmedke. Gillen with the ball. Nice bounce pass there by Gillen. Left side to Schmedke. Near the center circle goes out to Gillen on the left side. Gillen to Schmedke underneath. It's going to be kicked by the Wolverines. Tigers will have the ball at the baseline. Inbound pass will come from Berggren. Baylor Berggren will put it into play for Red Oak. At the baseline, Schmedke in the corner, right side to Woods. In the blocks on the right side of the lane, he gets whistled for the travel. Shuffled those feet just a bit too much and gets whistled for the travel. 52-27 is our score. Red Oak leads. Russell takes it right to left across the timeline for the Wolverines and hands it off to DeVault. DeVault into the lane. Nice move by DeVault. It's blocked by Woods, and he'll be whistled for the foul. Braden Woods gets whistled. Going to send Boston DeVault to the line. Shot from DeVault is up. It is good. He is now 3 of 5 from the line here tonight. Second one is up as good as well. He gets them both. And it's 52-29. 6:38 to play in the ball game. Down to Ryan Johnson. Now to Berggren. Left side Schmedke. Gillen out on the left side, drives the baseline, puts it off the glass and scores two. Nice move by Hunter Gillen to pick up a couple. Now Russell once again right to left across the timeline for the Wolverines. Red Oak leads 54-29. With the ball now, Blake Lund, top of the key. He goes right to Nelson for three, no good. Woods with the board. Braden Woods doing a nice job on the boards for the Tigers. Out to Schmedke. Gillen with the ball. Schmedke now top of the key. Ryan Johnson, right elbow, squares up to the basket. Out the Woods. He shoots the three off the right wing. In and out. No good. Rebound pulled down by Philippi. Hits the vault. The vault pushes up the court quickly. Tries to flip it out to the left side. Just a little out of the reach of the player. Goes out of play, and the Tigers will have the ball. 54-29 is our score. 5:45 to play in the ball game. A lot of substitutions taking place here now. Gillen with the ball to Berggren. Into the lane, kicks it out right side to Bruce. Aiden Bruce with the ball, falls on it. They're still playing, didn't whistle. They stopped play for a minute, thought there was going to be a jump ball, but the whistle didn't blow. Down to the other end, Weber puts it up, no good. Rebound tap, Berggren comes away with it. He picks up the dribble, gets it to Schmedke. Schmedke with the ball, goes left to Woods. Woods drives into the lane. Shot is blocked, but he is fouled. He'll go to the line. Foul will be on Paul Berg. He's a freshman. First foul on him. It's going to send Braden Woods to the line. Braden is 0 of 2 from the line here this evening. Shots up is short off the front of the rim. No good. Breitenberger now into the ball game for the Tigers. So on the court for the Tigers is Schmedke, Sifford, Bruce, Breitenberger, and Woods. Second shot from Woods is up and no good. Rebound pulled down by the Wolverines. Out on the right side it goes to Weber. Now left, three-pointer comes from Nelson. It's good. Nelson with the three-pointer. That's Dawson Nelson. 54-32 is our score with 4:57 to play in the ball game. Sifford to Schmedke, top of the key. Now to Bruce. Aiden Bruce with the ball at the top of the key. Right side Schmedke, he puts up the three. It's no good. Rebound chased down by Bruce. Back to Schmedke, top of the key to Woods. Into the lane, dumps it off to Bruce. He puts it up. He'll be fouled on the play by Weber, I do believe. There'll be a two-shot opportunity here. Yep, fouls on Weber, Matthew Weber. That's his first. And it will send Aiden Bruce to the line for the Tigers. This will be his first opportunity here from the line this evening. Aiden Bruce, a junior, 6'3 junior. Shots up, it's no good. 4.5 minutes to play in the ball game. Red Oak leads 54-32. More substitutions taking place now. Aiden Bruce at the line. Second shot is good, so he gets 1 of 2 from the line. 55-32. Ball top of the key, Lund works his way down the right side, kicks it back out top of the key. Shot goes up. It's no good. Shot was from Mason Wilson. It goes out of play. Tigers ball. Inbound pass from Breitenberger to Schmedke. Schmedke to Sifford. Top of the key to Berggren. Left side Woods. Out to Schmedke. He dumps it down underneath the Bruce to Sifford. Right side Berggren. That's Breitenberger. Top of the key to Schmedke. Right side Berggren. Down underneath the Bruce in the blocks. He loses the handle on it, but regains possession. Out to Schmedke. Tigers showing some patience here. Woods works his way into the lane. Puts up the little reverse. No good. Rebound tapped and coming away with it will be Dawson Nelson for the Wolverines. Out on the left side, it goes to Anthony Shaw. Drives, fakes it, takes it. No good. Braden Woods. He pushes it up the court. Schmedke shoots the three from the top. No good. Rebound Breitenberger and gets it to Braden Sifford. He shoots the three. No good. There's Brighton Sifford again. Underneath, we're going to have a jump ball. Nice job down underneath there by Breitenberger. And as we come back to action now here, Tigers will have the ball. 3:22 to play in the ball game. 55-32 is our score. Red Oak leads. 3:16 to play in the ball game. Out on the left side, it goes to Wilson. He skips it all the way across to Anthony Shaw. Now behind the arc, Berg. Right side, it's Dawson Nelson putting it up. No good. Rebound, Aiden Bruce. Gets it to Sifford. Sifford to Minson for three. It's no good. Minson gets his own board, but steps on the sideline. Wolverines ball. Inbound pass will come from Trey Flettery. Now to Wilson. Wilson takes it across the center stripe. Tapped out of play by Lepe. 2:49 to play in the ball game. Red Oak leads 55-32. Inbound pass comes from Shaw. Stolen by Sifford, and he's fouled on the play. Tigers ball. And Brighton Bergen will put it into play to Sifford. 2:43 to play in the ball game. Sifford to Lepe out on the right side. He's open for three. Takes it and snaps the net. Chino Lepe hits the three. 55-32 is our score. Out in the corner it goes to Flettery. He passes it inside to Berg. Back to Shaw. Top of the key, Shaw with the ball. Pressure from Berggren. Works his way around to the right side. Picks up the dribble near the sideline. Double teamed. Going to be passed all the way underneath to Getz. Then Shaw puts up the three. No good. Rebound, Braden Sifford. Outlet pass the other end. It's stolen and then knocked loose by Brighton Berger. He gets it to Bruce in the corner. Bruce to Lepe, picked up by Sifford. Now back to Lepe, top of the key. Left side to Berggren. Pulls up, left elbow. It's no good. The rebound put back by Cyrus Minson. Picks up a couple. Cyrus Minson puts a couple points on the board for the Tigers. 60-32 is our score. 1:41 to play in the ball game. Taking the ball across the center stripe will be Anthony Shaw. It goes inside. He gets whistled for the travel. Still have substitutions taking place here. And inbound pass comes to Lepe. Minute and a half to play in the ball game. Red Oak leads 60-32. Lepe with the ball. Goes left to Berggren. Berggren works his way down to the baseline. Picks up the dribble. Back to Lepe. He's open for three off the right side. It's not there. There's Kling with the board and the putback. Jack Kling picks up a couple for Red Oak. 62-32. 1:10 to play in the ball game. Out on the right side, it goes to Flettery. Knocked loose, Jack Kling. And he's fouled on the play. Kling, he was going for another dunk. I saw it in his eyes. He'll go to the line for two instead. Jack Kling at the line. Shot is up and good from Jack Kling. (63-32). Minute one to play in the ball game. Second shot from Kling is up and good. He gets them both. Jack Kling. 64-32. Less than a minute to play in the ball game. Shoemaker takes it across the timeline. Takes it down to the right corner to Flettery. We're going to have a foul on the play. And fouls on Cyrus Minson. It's his first. Shoemaker out on the right side, 46 seconds. Into Flettery, he puts it up, down underneath, back to Shoemaker, drives the baseline, puts it up. It's partially blocked. Lepe grabs it, 38 seconds. Outlet pass the other end. It's Kling with the board, no good. There's Minson with the putback, no good. It's knocked out of play, last touch Tigers. 30 seconds on the clock. Got a bit of a track meet going here. 64-32. Shoemaker takes it back across the center stripe. Now to Berg. Three-pointer comes from Flettery, no good. Kling with the board. Passes out to the other end. Kling for three with 12 seconds. It's no good. There's Minson. No, check that. That's Berggren. Brighton Berggren scores a couple. 2 seconds. And that is going to do it. Red Oak gets the victory, 66-32 in varsity boys play. Quick break, and we'll be back after these messages. Maybe to get to visit with head coach of the Red Oak Tigers, Coach Spencer Plank, going to visit with us now for just a few minutes. Coach Plank, congratulations on a good victory here this evening.
Thank you. Yeah, it was. We hit some shots early. We were able to mix in some different defensive sets and implement some things that we've been practicing for a couple weeks, and it was good to get some extra players in there.
I think you played every player tonight, didn't you, Coach?
We did, and we made it a point. We kind of challenged the guys at halftime. We got a huge one tomorrow night with Creston.
Yeah.
And we knew Nodaway Valley is not a slouch. I fully was expecting this game to be tight down the stretch because they had a good win Tuesday. They shoot the ball pretty well, but we played really well tonight, and we were able to mix some guys in. So.
Yeah, and not only did you get most of your guys in, most of your guys scored.
Yeah, they did, and they're a fun group. They all support each other, especially when the ball's rolling well. We all support each other, and so the guys get hyped up and probably take some shots there at the end. They shouldn't, but it's fun to watch.
I got a comment on Max tonight. I had him for 27.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
And a great job. I would say Ryan Johnson, too. I don't know if it's right or not, but I had him perfect from the free throw line. Ryan gives you effort. When his shots may be off a little bit, he still gives you all the effort. Defensive end. I mean, he's hustling.
He is, and he kind of embodies that edge that I feel like we have to play with. We, night in and night out, we have to play with such an edge, especially in the Hawkeye 10. Every night, like tomorrow night, it's going to be a battle.
Yeah.
We have to have that edge. We have to have the upper hand with the effort, and he embodies that night in and night out.
I was hoping that Jack Kling would get a dunk. I saw it coming, Coach.
Yes. He had one in the JV game. I didn't get to see it, but that was the word in the street. He had one during the JV game.
Yeah.
But he was at the top of that 1-3-1, so he had an opportunity.
I thought it was coming. So
we have a bunch of guys, you wouldn't believe it, that are throwing it down in practice easily, and they get out here and they freeze.
Yeah. So I can believe it. I mean, you got some guys that are getting up there.
Yeah.
A big game tomorrow night, Coach. Yeah. We want lots of people to come out. Loud crowds supporting the effort.
Yeah, we're trying to finish top 4 in the conference. Our goal at the beginning of the year was top 3. We dropped a couple of games first semester. I really feel like we're about to hit our peak, and so tomorrow night's a huge game. We get a win tomorrow night. We have a legitimate shot at that top 4. So we'd love to have the stands full. It's going to be a physical battle. So.
Yeah, it's going to be a big one. It's getting down to it. You have Creston tomorrow night, Southwest Valley Southwest Valley Monday, and Mount Air Tuesday.
Mount Air Thursday. Yep, and then we got a couple days off, a couple practices, and then Monday night we host Missouri Valley in the first round of districts.
Very